guys, welcome to Living It Country. Today we're going to be working on our master bathroom and doing some DIY projects in here and taking you guys along the journey. We just got back from Home Depot where we purchased some tile for our master bathroom bathtub right here. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of water damage from 3 years of using the bathtub without any tile, which was a boo-boo, but we can only do so many DIY projects because we are running another business, a lawn care business, and so this is very much DIY projects is, weekend projects. So I'm excited to take you guys along these DIY projects, and I wanted to thank Function of Beauty for partnering with us on today's video. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys that in a little bit. We're actually going to be making a DIY shelf in our bathtub where I'm going to be able to have all of my things up high so the kids can't touch them. I can keep them nice and cute because they're personalized with my names, and I just love it. I just love it so much. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We are starting off this video with some simple changes, simple decorating, and simple projects. And I'm gonna start off with changing our shower curtain. And I should actually say adding the shower curtain. We haven't had one. We've just had a liner on the shower for quite a few months now, and it's been dripping out water, and we don't live near any stores, and I wanted specifically to get something that was cute, gonna last, and so I got this really cute one from Target. I love the ticking stripe look. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know that's my go-to look. I just love that pattern so much. So this is gonna really clean up the space. I got it for $4 off, and I just absolutely love the way this looks. While we were at Home Depot, I picked up this toilet seat, and before you guys think I'm absolutely crazy, this is seriously one of my favorite products ever. My mom originally bought it for her house, and then we installed one at our house and got one from Home Depot, and now I'm putting it on our master bathroom one too. If you guys are somebody who have little ones and you're training them to use those tiny toilets, or if you have kids over all the time, this is a absolute must. The worst thing in my head is having somebody over and having their child use the little one that goes on the ground and then having to change that out. That just seems kind of yucky to me. And so this is honestly so cool. It magnetizes at the top, so it's easy for kids to put up and down. And I don't have to worry about my child falling into the toilet or anything like that when she's using it. And it also is great if you're training your child to use the toilet at preschool or daycare, because sometimes that can be a really hard transition. I highly recommend it. It's $44, but worth every penny. Okay, so here's what the toilet seat looks like now. And then you just put it up like this, and it's a magnet right here. While I was getting those projects done, my little guy and my hubby were putting together the wet tile saw so we could get started on our bathtub makeover. Now, while I'm getting my bathtub all sparkly clean for our DIY tile installation, I wanted to thank Function of Beauty for partnering with us on today's video. I have been a customer of Function of Beauty and purchased their shampoo and conditioner before, and I absolutely adore how it's customized not only to my hair type, but customized to my name. And if you guys are familiar with my channel, you guys know that I'm obsessed with customizing everything. And I love how Function of Beauty can be delivered straight to your door, which means you do not have to leave and you can get it from the comfort of your own home. If you're looking at investing some time into your hair care too, all you have to do is take a 2-minute quiz outlining your hair type, your hair goals, and personalized preferences. You can choose your color, your fragrance, and you get to pick out the name printed on it too, which is my favorite part. There's no parabens, sulfates, GMOs, toxins, and it's cruelty free. And my favorite product, hands down, is their hair mask. It's super helped me with my very dry hair. All of those are customizable too. And Function of Beauty also offers a subscription service. You can get deliveries for every 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, and you can schedule them in advance. You can also cancel anytime or change the formula, get different goals, scents, and Function of Beauty also comes in 100% recyclable packaging, and their bottles are PCR bottles. If you guys want to try out Function of Beauty for yourselves too, follow my link below to get 20% off of your first order. We are now ready to start tiling, and as we were about to start, we realized that we needed some sort of trim piece, and my husband found a white and a bronze looking kind of trim piece right here, but we weren't sure what to go with. So we're trying to decide if the finished piece is gonna be the bronze or if we want to go back and get the white. This was Jason's idea. It was $5.
Thanks, babe. I know why you're saying that too.
Well, I would have gone with white.
I'm sorry, didn't you just say a second ago that you love it?
No, I haven't finished. I do love it. I actually like it now that he set it up, but sometimes it's about getting out of our comfort zone, right? And trying something new. So that's what we're gonna do. Right?
That's what you want to go with. Whatever.
Okay.
Home Depot's just right down the way. I can go get it.
What do you think?
Do you like this?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
It never rains in California. The sun is always shining bright.
So I realized while watching the last clip of my husband and I talking, I didn't capture the whole conversation. My husband liked the bronze trim because it matched the faucet, and I liked the white trim because it matched the tile. Now the white trim, we got 3 pieces. Well, we got 3 pieces for both, and the white was $20 a piece and the bronze was $25. And so ultimately, I'm a frugal person who likes to save. So the white was my choice, but the problem was the white, one of them was a creamy white, and then the tile was a bright white. And then I liked the bronze. It was looking outside of the box, but we ultimately both came into agreement that the best option was to caulk it for now until we can find a solution that we both absolutely love. So instead of spending $60 for the white or $75 for the bronze, we ultimately already had the caulking, and that's what we ended up going with. Now, when doing this DIY project, the only boo-boo we made is we accidentally bought 2 different colors of mortar. We bought a bright white and a gray. I highly recommend, if you're going to get a color, to get the bright white, because ideally when we went through with the grout, the gray ended up blending through. And if you're wondering what that red line is, that's the leveler to make sure that everything gets on there straight, so that way each side of the bathtub ends up straight. We are now busting booty with getting this tile up. My husband says that if he was to go back in time, which we love learning from our projects, whether they're mistakes or failures or brilliant ideas, we love learning from them. But he found that the tile that's individual pieces, if they're square or rectangular, those are easy to do compared to the ones that are in a big sheet like what we're doing. I would say I definitely agree with that, but it's kind of a hard comparison since our kitchen area was such a tight, small area compared to the bathroom that was a larger area, if that makes sense. But his opinion was it would have been easier to get straighter lines, and it would have been more of a smoother kind of transition, easier cutting, and it would have been more expensive. For the tile that we shared at the beginning of the video clip, that was the first tile that we wanted to go with, but then it was an individual piece. Now, this was our first time ever doing a tile job in a bathroom where we needed to make sure that it was going to withstand water. Our kitchen tile project, I really don't feel like counted because water really never gets on that, if that makes sense. And we have kids splashing in the bathtub. and things like that. I would have to say that the mortar part of this project, it was really fun. It felt like frosting a cake, but I'd have to say that the grout was my favorite because filling in all the little creases was just so satisfying to do.
So this is what we're gonna do. Went ahead and cut this piece. So this is what you're gonna do, Sissy. You're gonna get this piece and you're gonna stick it right there, okay?
Okay. I can reach it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna help you. So come on over here. Okay, so go ahead and place it right there. Perfect. And then go ahead and push it down.
My hands. My hands are holding it.
Oh, you got a little bit of stuff on them? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, now I need to wash my hands.
You got it?
Yeah, it's like soaking wet. Why did you do this?
That way, when you and Bobo splash in here, it doesn't ruin the wall.
Oh, no. Yeah.
All right, let's put that last piece in to finish that off. Perfect. All right. How's that look?
Good.
All right, we'll clean that up. Thanks, baby. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh.
Now the favorite part of my project. This was the grouting, and we decided to go with the bright white. And going back in time, if my husband and I were both to have done this again, we would have gone with the darker grout. I think that it would have given it kind of more of a timeless look, but also kind of defined the space a little bit more than what it does look like. But I think that this is so satisfying to watch, kind of like detailing a car or something like that.
Perhaps I'm going back, but I don't have to be chasing every dream that I have. Oh, no. 'Cause the thing is, I've got more love here than I can bear. Ooh.
Just wipe it on there.
Can we just water?
What's up, buddy?
We just water.
The water. So yeah, just lightly, just kind of wipe it all off.
I got this.
Just nice and lightly, okay?
Okay. When you see something that is wet, let me know, okay?
Sounds good.
Wet. Yeah. Wet. When I see some wet, oh, down here. Sort of.
Just go ahead and wipe the wall down, okay? And wipe the wall. No, don't put it in there. Just wipe the wall. Yeah, you gotta get all that stuff off.
Should I get them early?
Oh no. Hold on, take like this, and then just wipe it off like that.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Now, after the kids were finished having their fun, which if you guys are familiar with our channel, you guys know we always have our kids pop in to at least try a project. whether it be as simple as putting up a peel and stick wall mural or shiplap. We always like our kids to try to attempt something and try it, and if they don't like it, that is okay. But we're going to be doing the same things with sports and activities. If they can at least try the activity, whether it's volleyball, if they don't like it, they don't have to play it. We always like to encourage at least trying. So once they were done with that, my hubby and I, we continued our DIY project, and as time went on, I got more and more comfortable, and as I got more comfortable, I got really, really fast at doing these projects. We do plan on doing tile in my mom's kitchen area, and I will definitely be doing the grout because that honestly was such a fun portion of this project. My favorite would have to be the decorating portion, which you guys will see at the end here, but the grout was just so fun to do.
I know that you are having trouble believing right now.
Now the decorating has begun, and this is my favorite part of any makeover. I love decorating. I don't feel like I'm a pro or even the greatest at it, but I do enjoy it, and I hope you guys enjoy me attempting to decorate too. But we're gonna start off with some DIY shelves, and if you guys want to learn how to make these, I do have a couple of videos on that here on the channel that I will put in the description box below. We just use crates and pallet brackets, and then we already had this piece of wood in the shop that was already stained, and so I just used that. Such a simple way to get an affordable shelf, and we're just gonna put on this shelf some of our Function of Beauty products, and that way it keeps away from the kids. I can keep it nice, and because all the bottles match, it just looks so pleasing when you walk into the bathroom and see that on there. We're also going to be pairing it with some faux plants. I love faux plants because they add that natural element, especially to our bathroom space, and it adds a pop of color in green. And green is my favorite color, if you have not noticed, from the exterior of my home, as well as my green cabinets and my green huge milk cow sign, and just even my wall color inside is a tint of green with white. It's just my happy color. I just love green so very much. Now I'm just adding this really beautiful sign from Weathered Wood Home. I have these all across my home.
But you trust into us.
And this is what our small bathroom makeover is looking like so far. We've got another little touch, and this is something I've had for over 4 years now, and we had it in the tiny home, and I absolutely love it. I just couldn't find a space for it yet, and now we found it, and it's this beautiful little faucet, and it holds your towels. I have 3 of them, and we're gonna put the other 2 in my kids' bathroom. I think it would be perfect for that space as well, and we only really need 1 in this space because I like to wash my towels after every use. So this is the finished look of our DIY bathroom makeover. We tried to make this as budget friendly as possible with using things we already own as well as things that were really discounted. The tile was probably the only thing we bought, as well as the shower curtain that was on sale. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and a glimpse into our home and a glimpse into making our house a sweet home for our family. Here is another glimpse of our DIY shelves. If you guys want to see how to make that, make sure you guys subscribe, and I will link that video below. And a big thank you again to Function of Beauty for partnering with us on today's video. If you guys want to check them out, make sure you guys check them out in the description box below and save 20% off your first order.